Hello everyone, welcome to the ET Studios by the Economic Times in Rising Rajasthan Global Investment Summit in Jaipur. Right now I am with a very special guest, Mr. Viay Shekhar Sharma, needs no introduction, founder of Paytm, the app which I also use. Welcome to Jaipur, welcome to Rising Rajasthan. How has been your experience?
Thank you. It's overwhelming. Obviously, this is happening at such a large scale, and nearly everyone who is someone is here. So it is truly overwhelming and a quite good vibe here. So
Vijay, do you
great.
think such investment summits like Rising Rajasthan, how it can impact the socio-economic growth of any state?
I think it brings an attention that the state is serious about it, and it also brings an attention to the bureaucracy or the government structure that this is what our primary objective is. So I'm sure as a business we get many advantages we've got in different states when we have gone there. We've tried helping, understanding their requirement, what their aspirations are, and how can we help them. So it definitely helps.
So the big cities are already doing really good. How do you see the tier two cities like Jaipur and the states like Rajasthan doing in technologies like fintech and modern technologies?
So these are the emerging and very fast-growing cities. Jaipur is one of the top five cities for us in growth, and very clearly, there is no doubt about it that because of these cities, the revolution reaches the next stage, and so they are the torchbearer of technology change and the user behavior.
How do you see the startup scenario? We see a lot of budding startups and people like you are inspiring millions. So how do you see startup growth in India?
Well, I think it is no secret about it that one point in time when the government job or PSU job or a private job or an international job, those things were fashion. Lately, as we have seen, our Honorable Prime Minister's commitment to the Startup India has proven that we will have a startup as the first citizen of a talent. So there are startups and there are people who are supporting startups in terms of their skill, capability, and obviously the investments. So I do believe that the revolution of new age entrepreneurs or technology led businesses is helping government also, citizen also to another level. I mean, the services that we use in this country, we can make payment anywhere, we can get things delivered like anywhere. And the fact is that this makes us one of those top few countries in the world where all these services are available. So, citizen services, governance, everything gets very positive
Like
advantage.
technologies like UPI, like quite led by government also, doing wonders, not only in India, taking outside India also. I want to understand from you that how government and industry can work together for in a better sync to do wonders like some of
Well,
them have.
well, I think the DPI stack is a best example of it, and India is a proud champion of that very fact. And the very approach that government becomes the infrastructure provider and private players start to build businesses on top of it. We've seen those advantages, and this is a very good model where the government also contributes and brings about the change, and young organizations and private organizations can build on top of it that makes new business models. So I think it is a great model of governance.
What is the way forward in terms of Paytm and the future of India?
Well, I think as Paytm, we are the champions of the small businesses. We've been helping them with payment. We've been helping them doing a little bit of marketing and commerce services. So it's very clear that the economic growth that can come from the ground, that will come from the SMEs, is what we believe we can empower and power. So whether it is inclusion of technology, inclusion of financial services, this is our primary forte, primary skill, and we are committed to bring the small businesses of this country never feel small about it.
Vidya, youth is a backbone of the country's future as well. They look up to you. What is your message to the youth of Rajasthan, especially from here?
I'd say that people of Rajasthan or people of India, youth of India, should know that our problems are to be solved by us. We can't wait for somebody else to come and solve our problems. And once we solve our problems, we end up creating ingenious solutions, and the insights that we learn on that becomes the privilege or an ability that can become a large business by itself. So the single thing that I'll say is that do not feel annoyed by the problems. Look at them as opportunities and solve for it, my friend. It could be the best new business.
And
So
finally, your thoughts about Rajasthan.
I think this is a very genuinely very young state where, like, we know how good the education system of Rajasthan is. It is one of the rare states where the education is a top skill, I'd rather say, or export to the different cities or states in India. So I look up and I look to Rajasthan as one of the high talent density state, and I look to Rajasthan as one of the great, whether it is great state, whether it is business, whether it is new services or new technology, we love to experiment and launch them first here.
Thank you so much for talking to us at ETStudio, Vijay. Thank you so much. Stay tuned with us at ETStudio in Rising Rajasthan. We'll talk with more leaders like Vijay in upcoming interactions. Thank you so much.